Joe. We had one scheduled for 7:30, but I had a buddy of mine. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. M Trey. Hey guys, I got some 45 records tonight. We're gonna try to get rid of. We're gonna probably do two, three of them for one money. Kind of see how it goes. Welcome in, welcome in. Shopper for life. Sean Zell. Ezel. Welcome in, folks. Jamie Carroll. Thank y'all for coming in. Jumping on up in there. Good deal. All right. Well, I'm Will. I'm the Mississippi Picker here in Vicksburg, Mississippi. We I'm doing good. Hadn't seen you lately. Yeah, I hadn't been on. I was kind of worn out. I needed to take a little break. So I've been doing a lot of printing and auctioning here locally and all that kind of good stuff. I got to get back on Whatnot. I got some good fans in there. I'm about to start my own website where I'll be able to live sell on it also. So y'all, I'll let you know. It'll be under my Mississippi Picker or mspickers.com website. It'll be a white label. Should hopefully be here in the next few days. So hopefully, I am in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Are you close by? Clinton? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we do. I've been doing on high bid. I hadn't run anything on high bid lately. I'm going to do like I said, I'm doing a auction site off of my website, bmspickers.com, and we'll be able to have live selling on it. It should be ready in the next few days, is what they're telling me. So I'm hoping so. There's my daughter, Nicole. How are you, darling? I didn't get a chance to call y'all tonight. Tell the kiddos I said hello and I love them. All right, we're going to start off with some 45 records tonight. We have local pickup. We have reduced shipping. Every 5 items you would have to pay, but we're making it work on that. So we do have reduced shipping. So these 45s do not have sleeves in them. I have some with sleeves and some without. So for the money, we're going to do. I'm gonna name them off, and we're gonna go with them. And so first one up is gonna be Sheryl Crow, Run, Baby, Run. And then on the other side, Strong Enough. Then we got Cheap Trick, Wrong Side of Love, and Ghost Town. And they look like they're in pretty good shape considering they've not been in the sleeve. So, and then this one is Stephen Bishop. It might be you and I can't read now. I got my fingers in the way. Metropolitan Blues. So let's do three of them. We're gonna set it up for 10 seconds, and let's see here. I'm gonna start this. Make sure I got 10 seconds set, and it's a $3 bid. That's 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Anybody interested in those three albums? Or not albums, but 45s. All right, nobody's interested in that one. All right, let's throw in a couple more. I don't want to get over about 5. That's going to get into too much. All right, we got a Foreigner, Street Thunder on one side, and I Want to Know What Love Is. That was a good one there. Then we've got Eric Clapton, Mainline, Florida, and Willie and the Hand Jive. Not job, excuse me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. All right, let's do 5 of them for $3. See if anybody picks them up. Anybody? 5.45, $3. Welcome in there, folks. Welcome in. All right, thank you. We'll pull them off to the side. Try to keep them down. That's just gonna get 5 of them out. So we got Pat Benatar all fired up. Cool Zero. Then we've got David Bowie, Cat People on one side, and Let's Dance on the other. Like I said, they're not in too bad a shape considering they don't have sleeves on them. Then we got Sawyer Brown, The Race Is On, and Passing Train. And then we've got another David Bowie, Criminal World, and Without You. So, and then Lindsey Buckingham, Trouble on one side, and Mary Lee Jones. Let's run them all. Five for three. 5 for 3. Anybody interested? Anybody? I didn't even know I had these. I just ran across them today. All right, let's stick them off to the side there. Let's do some in some sleeves. Let's see if that doesn't help it out a little bit. All right, let's see. Who is this? Golden Oldies, I Miss You, Harold Melvin and the Blue Tones. I Miss You Part 1, and if you don't know, me by now, that is in the sleeve. And let's go ahead and throw 2 of these in here. Let's see who this is. Gladys Knight and the Pips. It's time to go now, and I heard it through the grapevine. So that one there, and that's, like I said, it's in the sleeve. And let's see what we got here. Chubby Checkers. Yeah, that's a thick 45. Chubby Checkers. Let's twist again, and everything's gonna be all right. How about those 3? Let's see what we can do on them. Let's run them up. Anybody? I didn't know how 45s were gonna do on here. All right. We thought we'd give them a shot there and see what happens. So, all right, let's see here. We got I Am the Man, Spencer Davis Group. Let's throw in one more. 5's probably going to be it. And then the Everly Brothers, Claudette on one side, and All I Have to Do Is Dream on the other. There's 5 of them. 5 of them with a Chubby Checker in there. That Chubby Checker's an old one, too. Anybody? All right. We tried them. All right. Pull up another 4 or 5 of them here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Chain Gang, Sam Cooke. And then I Fall in Love Every Day. Let's see what we got here. The Rolling Stones, I'm Free. And Get Off of My Cloud. That's an old one. That even looks old there. Let's see what the side. Let's see what the vinyl looks. The vinyl looks like. It looks excellent. I'm not gonna take it out. I'll probably drop it and break it. So then we got Bubba Records. I don't know who this is. Let's see if I can't get that. Lay Down in the Rain. I'm not sure who that is. Let's see if I can read that on the other side. Candles in the Rain. Marlene. I'm not sure who that is. And we got Richard Chamberlain. If I Will Love You, and True Love. That's what 1, 2, 3. And we got, I can't read that one at all. 45 Speed. Paul Anka. They must have wore that one out. They just wore slap out. It's Paul Anka. I can't even see. Don't Ever Leave Me. And back to the Chain Gang. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 5 of them again. Is it right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of them. Let's run them up 10 seconds. $3. Anybody pick them up? Pick them up. All right. That's taking a lot longer, isn't it? Okay. All right, we've been to fix this. Let me go here. I'm going to adjust this. I almost dropped it down too beforehand. All right, let's try them at $2. Let's start that auction. We're going to do 10 seconds. All right, let's run them up. Anybody do $2 on 5 records? That's 50 cents a piece. Anybody? All right, we took a look. All right, next one up, we got the Fireflies. We got Real Donor. Is that what that says? Ray Donor. And we got Joe Benny and the Sparkle Tones. And we got the Channels. These are some old records here. 7 of 65 is written on here. The Four Seasons coming on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got the Four Tops on there. That's some old ones there. Four Tops. Let's run them up. $2, 10 seconds. 5 for 2. 5 for 2. Anybody interested? Anybody? There we got. Barb's picking them up for 2. Anybody do 3? Looking for 3. Looking for 3. All right, Barb, winner, chicken dinner. Made the first auction tonight. Number 1. Stick that over there on top of that corner there. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we got, let's see who this one is here. We got Angel Baby. That is Rosie and the Originals. We got Patches by Dickie Lee. We got Born to Be Late. Ponytails, no, I don't know who that. The Elegance. Yeah, these are some old records here. Stay by the Four Seasons. And Jan and Dean story. Let's see, Baby Talks. And Double Shot of My Baby's Love. There's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, pull that out. We got 5 of them. 5 of them for $2. 5 for 2. 5 for 2. If y'all would share the auction, Barb's picking them up at 2. Anybody do 3? Looking for 3. Y'all would share the show. If you're not following us, please do. We come up with a whole bunch of stuff. I know we've been doing a lot of albums here lately. Thank you there, Barb. Let's see, that is number 2. Number 2. All right, next one up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I can pick them up there. All right, we got Richard Chamberlain again. We got Paul Anka. We got Bobby V and the Strangers. And Poco Harlem. That's A Shade of White of Pale. That's a good song there. That's the old one there. And then O'Connor, The Four Seasons. All right, let's run them up. 5 for 2. 5 for 2. Anybody? 5 for 2. All in sleeves. All right. Thank you for looking. Put them all off the side there. I wish I had a 45. I'd play these. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Next up, we got Sam Cooke. We got Sancho and Johnny. Ooh, that's an old one there. Dale Shannon, Runaway. I bet one looks wore slap out. Let's see. Album record's in pretty good shape. Dale Shannon, Runaway. That's one of my favorite songs there. All right, and the Box Tops. All right, 5 for 2. 5 for 2. Anybody interested? Barb's picking up number 2. Anybody do 3? Looking for 3. Looking for 3. All right, Barb picked them up there. Thank you. Pick them over on the top there. All right, let's pull up 5 more of these big boys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's an empty sleeve there. We'll need those here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, now we got, looks like a Motown, 4 tops. We got Lamplight, the Bee Gees. That's the Bee Gees. We got the Everly Brothers. No. Who is that? No, that's the Byrds. Everybody's Been Burned. Then we've got ABBA. We got an ABBA. That's an old one there too. And Young Girls by the Union Gap. All right, got 5 of these. Let's see. There, I got in late. You run? I can rerun those again for you. What we got? We got 5 for 2 on these. 5 for 2, 5 for 2. Anybody else looking for 3? Looking for 3. All right, Barb's gonna pick them up again. Number 4. Mailman's been coming by. You ain't done any shows? All right, let me get these back out. I got some that don't have they're not in sleeves. Are you interested in those, Barb? Because that was a pretty good one. Lindsey Buckingham, Pat Benatar, David Bowie, Sawyer Brown, and another David Bowie. Let's run these 5. No sleeves, $2. Anybody? Barb's picking them up. All right. Thank you. Barb picked up another, number 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, how about we got Brooke Benton. We got Mac Davis. That's an old one. I ain't heard that name in 1,000 years. Patty Loveless. Well, there's some good albums, good records back in the day. Let's see, Randy Travis. And let's see, Rhett Atkins. How about these 5? 5 of these. Let's run them up. $5, $5, or $2, 5 of them. I got myself tongue-tied there, didn't I? Barb's picking them up. Anybody do 3? You're looking for 3. Looking for 3. All right, good deal. Winner. Number 6. All right. And we got, let's see, on this one we got Eric Clapton. We've got Foreigner, Sheryl Crow, and Cheap Trick, and Stephen Bishop. 5 of these, 5 for 2, 5 for 2. Anybody interested? Barb's picking them up for 2. Anybody do 3? Looking for 3. Yeah, me too. I remember all of them. That's the sad part. You know, we're getting all. I can tell you one thing: the golden years ain't so golden. That is number 7. All right, let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next up we got Billy Ray Cyrus, and we got Roseanne Cash in there. We got Garth Brooks and Marty Stewart. And then there's Tanya Tucker. Got a little country over on this side. A little Tucker. Little country on this one. Here's 5 of them. Barb's picking them up for 2. Anybody do 3? Looking for 3. My goal is to get rid of them. I just can't sell anything for $1 though. That's by the time you pack it up and all that, you ain't made a dime. So, all right, Barb, pick that up. Number 8. Keep myself order there. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this one here. We got Let's see. England Dan and John Ford Coley. We got Shania Twain. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Randy Days. Who was that? Billy Joe Spears. We got Merle Haggard. And then we've got Alabama. A little bit more country in there. I didn't realize those were in there. So, all right. Let's see here. 5 of them for $2. 5 for 2. Barb's gonna pick up another load. I'm glad Barb showed up. All right, thank you. All righty, that is number 9. Number 9 for Barb again. All right. I didn't know how, like I said, I didn't know how these were gonna do. So, all right, we got Olivia Newton-John. That's an old one. We got Rod Stewart. We got Bad Girls Miracles. That's a thicker one there. And we got Buddy Guy and W. Dixon. Buddy Guy. That must be Willie Dixon. Must be some blues in that one. Then we got Gregory Abbott. Abbott. All right, 5 of them for 2. 5 for 2. 5 for 2. 45s. Anybody interested? Barb's coming in there again. Anybody do 3? Looking for 3. All right, Barb's gonna pick them up. Thank you. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, that was number 10. Get the pile of them out of here. That's my goal, get rid of them. I should put it. I just opened up this tote too. I got 3 more totes of these. I still got a bunch of regular albums too. I'm gonna get back to, but let's give them kind of everybody a break from them. All right, we got Joe Simmons. We got Clint Black. We've got Marty Robinson. Christopher Cross, Sailing. That's old rock and roll there. And we got England Jan and John Ford Coley. That's the same. We just had that. I don't think it's the same album. I forget what the name of that songs were on it. But let's run them up. 5 of them. 5 for 2. 5 for 2. Anybody? 5 for 2. 5 for 2. All right. We'll set them off to the side down here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about Rocky Burnett? That was When Monkeys Sing. I don't know who, ABC? Or The Monkeys Sing. ABC, I never heard of them. Here's Sister Golden Hair. That's by that Buckley. Who is that? Midnight. Yeah, that's Buckley. Yeah, that's a good song there. Sister Golden Hair. Then we got Christopher Cross again. And Phil Collins. Oh, Phil Collins right there. Let's run them up. I'm going to get to my left hand there. Let's start them up. 10 seconds, $2. 10 seconds, $2. 5 of them. Anybody? All right. Thank you for looking. Put them over there. Let's go back to some of these let's see. I grabbed 3 of them this time. All right. How about the Chain Gang? Sam Cooke and the Rolling Stones and Malena. Let's run these 3 for 2 with the covers. Let's run them 10 seconds. Anybody pick them up? Anybody? All right. Thank you for looking. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's do the Everly Brothers. I Am a Man. Who is that? David Spencer Davis Group and Chubby Checkers. We just did a Chubby Checkers. All right, let's do 4 this time. Golden Oldies. Let's see. That's a Goldies Oldies. I Miss You, Part 1. I don't know who's on the other side of it. Let's see. Gambling L. Huff. See who it is. I'm not sure. So let's do these four for two. That's 50 cents a piece. 50 cents a piece. Anybody. Welcome in, folks. All right, let's throw in one more there. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Gladys Knight and the Pips. How about we'll throw in Gladys Knight and see if we can't get them running. Let's see what we can do. Anybody pick them up? Anybody? All right. Thank you for looking. All right. How about Poker Harlem? He sings that song, Shade of White. What is that? A Whiter Shade of Pale. We got Bobby V. We got who is this? Who's my let's see, Paul Anka and True Love. Let's see, Richard Cumberland. And let's do, I got it in my hand, the Four Seasons. There's four. Let's see what we got. All these are in sleeves. Anybody interested in buying all these 45s from me, call me. I'll ship them to you. Send me a message. I don't think they're going to do too well on whatnot. We're going to try a couple more. If that don't work, we're going to try that. We'll try something different there. All right, let's see. The Martivas. Is that it? Okay. The Marvelettes. Then we got the Dream, Zoom, the Dream Lovers. While We Were Dancing, and let's see who this is here. There's two of them in there. No, it's two different ones. Then we got the Angel Listens Chest, and then we got Frankie Ford. How about these four? These four for $2. These four for $2, all in covers. Anybody? All right. Good deal. All right. Let me do that. Let's try a couple more of the chests, or the crests, and the squirrels. Nope. I can't hardly read that. The Cheryls. Teardrops and Lollipop. That's an old group there. Let's see. The Marvelettes again. Let's see. The Dimensions. I got a little touch of that Dimension. What's your name anyway? Atomic Dog, George Clinton. And we throw in this one there, the Letterman. The Letterman, That's My Desire. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them this time. 6 for 2. Let's get rid of them. Anybody? 6 for 2. All right, guys. I gave it a shot. I didn't think they were going to do much on them, but we did sell a few of them. But I'm going to go ahead and pull on off tonight. It's been a long day. I did some printing and some other stuff. So anybody's interested in buying all these 45s from me, shoot me a message. We'll make a deal. Home with a really good deal. So y'all have a good evening. We'll talk to y'all. I'll be back probably tomorrow night. I got some estate sale stuff I need to try to push. So we'll go with that. All right, y'all have a good one. Thank you very much. And I'm going to end the show. Appreciate